Okay, so it's nice to be back. I want to thank all of you for your kind words in the comments for the last two releases. It's been really nice seeing that I've been missed. Just be prepared that there may be some long breaks between releases going forward, because I do have some major real-life commitments I need to deal with, and obviously I can only do this when I do have some spare time on my hands. So I'm making this to give my thoughts on three major changes I've seen in YouTube while I've been away. The first is that it seems I really have become a dinosaur, because most of the atheist and, in quotes, community don't seem to really be interested in making the kinds of videos that we used to make when I first discovered it. There are some exceptions, TMM for example, Logic, they're still making entertaining anti-theist, or at least anti-theist argument videos, so that's nice. Aaron Ra still making anti-creationist stuff. Of course we have Cool Hard Logic doing a great job, really great job. But for the most part, people have moved on to material that really doesn't interest me, and that brings me on to my second point. Which is this rise in real extreme left and right-wing politics that seems to be the soup of the day in the atheist community. It really doesn't interest me. And I think it should be clear from everyone who's seen my videos that my politics lean left, but I'm fairly centrist. And what I've seen in my comments is this offence that's being taken, obviously because of my left leanings, I jab a lot more towards the right than I do towards the left. Is this offence being taken, from particular images that I put up to go with some of my commentary? I'm going to be doing, or I'm making an effort to take more jabs towards the left too, because obviously there are some deserving targets. From my point of view, I'd say that the right is a far larger or far better target-rich environment. But I'm going to try and be a bit more even. So if you're a left-wing fucking loon, or a right-wing fucking loon, and you take offence and you want to make a comment, sure, make a comment, but just be aware, I really don't give a flying fuck. And in fact, you're just as insane as each other. And as far as I'm concerned, if you don't like it, just fuck off. Take your subscription and fuck off, because I'm not fucking interested in you, what you have to say, or your fucking subscription. Okay? Yeah, if you want to leave a comment, fine. But if you're not interested in actually discussing something, then I'm not interested. Okay, so then we get on to the actual mechanics of YouTube. That's the third big difference. I've been really disappointed in the number of views the last two Holy Hallucinations have gotten. I'm making them because I really just enjoy making them. I've missed making them. It gives me a kind of creative outlet away from just doing science for a living. So I don't mind per se, but of course it's nice after you've spent a couple of weeks of hard effort on making a video that, as many people who you think would like to see it do see it, and that's clearly not the case. Just this morning I got a message in, I think, HH42, where someone had just discovered that I'd started making videos again, and that's despite a trailer and HH42 and HH43 being released, and some of you folks kindly mirroring the trailer. And yet this poor bastard only just discovered I started making videos again. So obviously something's very broken in the way YouTube is informing people's subscribers that people are actually releasing videos. So to try and fix this, to at least have as many of you know that I've released the new Holy Hallucinations, I'm going to follow up, or proceed I should say, each release in the run-up to it with one or two short trailers. They won't necessarily be animated. I don't want to spend too much time on them. They're just going to be there in the hope that they're seen in as many feeds as possible, with maybe a release date so that people have a heads up in case they miss the actual release themselves. So I know it may piss some of you off that I clog up your feed with a couple of these, few seconds or minute short trailers. But I hope you'll bear with me, because there's a reason for it. It's to give you all a chance to at least know that a new Holy Hallucinations is coming out and when it's going to be out. And I'm toying with the idea, perhaps I'll precede the release of one with a a short video where I get you guys to choose which thumbnail you'd like to see for the video, just to make it a little more interesting than just a short little bit of text or something. So with that said, Holy Hallucinations 44 is well over halfway done. Obviously script and voice has been done, and I'm well or 50% of the way through animating. So I'd say it's probably going to be ready in a couple of weeks. So I will probably do the thumbnail thing a week before it's done. We'll consider this channel update as a heads up to be looking out in a couple of weeks for the final episode of Homo vs. Homo. And I think that's about all I have to say. So once again, thank you all for your support. It's always appreciated. Like I said, I'm doing this for my own entertainment, but it's a real bonus to see that I'm bringing some pleasure to some of you. So hopefully we can keep doing that into the foreseeable future. So until next time, all the best.